Hey y'all, this is Benjamen Avery. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a highlight retouch. We're going to be blending this back in. We're also going to be covering a little bit of the gray that she has. And we're going to take her back a little ashy because everything's faded out and she's gone warm. So again, we're going to bring this up, blend this in, and then we're going to make all this ash again. So right here I got my V section. I'm gonna start with my foils. We're gonna do baby lights. We're gonna weave them through around the crown, and then we'll come to the sides, and then we'll do the top. So today we're gonna be using Blondor. Blondor lists up to 8 levels, and it has the anti-yellow. See, like it more of like a whip. I always like to put a lip in my foil just because I feel like it gives me a more sturdy, thicker base, and you get closer. I'm gonna go in again. I just want to make sure my line's straight. Okay, so we've completed the back and the sides. We're gonna come in through the top now, and I'm gonna continue to foil back to front, and we're gonna do some slice sections, and then I'm gonna do weave. So I'm gonna do slice weave, just so we can kind of break it up. So I don't want it to be so monotonous, so like straight lines. I want it to be, you know, mixed up and more dispersed. Okay, so everything has been sitting in her hair, so what we're doing is we're just gonna power up the lightener a little bit, so when we do the top it can kind of catch up with the hair pretty quickly. So what I'm gonna come in here and do is I'm gonna add a little sprinkle of 30 volume, or a lot of sprinkle. And then I'm gonna mix it and see what the consistency's like, and then if I have to add a little bit more powder, I'll just add a little bit more powder. So we're gonna be doing a color retouch in between the foils and a color melt as well. So I'm gonna be doing 6-1 and 6-0, which is an ash and a neutral. I'm gonna make a 6-0-1. She wants it more ashy, so I'm gonna do a little bit more of the ash than I am the neutral, which is gonna be like a 6-1-0, 6.10 or 6 AN. If you think about it that way. So with Kevin Murphy color, it's always a 1:1.5 ratio with 20 volume. We did 70 grams with both, so we're gonna do 70 grams of 20 to cover the grain. So what I'm doing here is I'm going through, touching up the root. Nice, start to feather it out about right here. I lift it up, do the opposite end, go up. And then what I do with this piece here, because this is our highlight that we're retouching and we don't want to get color on it, I kind of tear the foil a little bit, put it in the corner. That way when I flip it up, it doesn't touch any of the previous color that I just did. So let's watch again. About right here. Flip it up to the back side. Moved it down. That way we don't get it in the way. So I've gone through and we're gonna do low lights, but we're not taking it all the way. We're gonna feather it down. We're not taking it to the tips just because we don't want there to be a lot of depth or lines at the bottom. We just want it to be midway throughout. I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing that all the way throughout the hair, the top and the sides, weaving out some pieces, pulling them midway through, feathering them as I go down to kind of blend that shadow root down into this and picking that up. That way everything kind of meets in the middle. So I've rinsed the client out. Right now we're doing the restore with Kevin Murphy. As you can look at the hair right here, we've added the low lights in, we've done the blend. You can see throughout where it kind of stops midway now. Now she wants an ash tone, but she doesn't want it too ashy, so I'm gonna do beige with a little bit of ash so we can kind of get that balance of both. We're gonna tone her. We're gonna do a little bit of the 11-1 ash with an 11-2B, because we want it ashy, but we don't want it too ashy to where it's gonna look green. So we're gonna do 11-1, a little bit of the 11-2. We'll do 50. Where's, there you go, 50.5. And when we do mix a toner and Kevin Murphy, it's a 1:2 ratio, so we're gonna do 100
with 3.5 volume.
with 3.5 volume. I can get it out.